we're back. We're back, guys. We're back.
Hello,
everyone. We're back. Happy Saturday.
Finally,
What's happening there?
it just doesn't want to open the chat. It's all good.
I like holding the tiny microphone.
it here.
Shane keeps telling me to clip it on, but I'm not
I
clipping
know.
it on.
Should we just hold them like
I
this?
feel more powerful. Like we should always have microphones. We should just
At
walk
some
around.
point, we should be like, what do you think?
Yes,
I'll
exactly.
I just feel empowered
I'm
with a
not
tiny
gonna lie.
microphone.
I really feel good about it.
I do. I think we should like go down to the village and just walk around and like interview people and just be like,
did you see the latest TikTok I sent you?
No.
You have to watch it because we're going to need to try it because it's like girls walking, like their friend films it. They walk by a group of girls or a group of boys and the girl, it's like cute girls and they go, and like scream and then keep walking and like pose really. And like the guys are looking at them like this.
That's hilarious.
And they play the song, Why Are You So Obsessed With?
Oh, that's really hilarious.
Funny. Yes. So hello, everyone. We have some amazing ideas of what thank you all.
And sorry, we've been gone for a couple of weeks. I was sick and then we've had family sick. We have been
my child was sick all week. That was fun.
Yeah. There's nothing more fun than being sick because we don't take time off.
We don't take time off.
You have to do sub plans, and nobody likes to do sub plans.
No, nobody likes to do sub plans.
Although, you know what? I watched a really good documentary the other day. I was actually going to tell you about this. It's about sub plans. Oh. And it says, why are you making sub plans for somebody who is never in your classroom, who doesn't know your routines? Sub plans are not for the sub. Sub plans are for your students, and you get your most capable students to read through it, and they're the ones that lead. And
you always say like, I want this student is someone you can call on. This student is someone you could count on. Yeah, things like that.
Yeah, it says your sub's not going to understand your sub plans because they're not in the classroom. They're not a regular teacher where the kids, they know your structures. They know their routines. They know what time, your math starts. They know what time science starts. They literally
could run anything.
Yeah, they know like how long should an opener last? How long are you, reading or doing a project? Like they know like all those routines and systems.
I like that.
And it says that, and then your sub should just be there to supervise.
And it's very true. And like keep things in check. Yeah. I do want to give a quick shout out to Ivy. You are amazing. Keep rocking things, Ivy. You know who Ivy is?
Yes. We're following for sure. What's up?
Today, so here we are.
Okay. So we have named this Teacher Tired.
So teacher tired.
If we have teachers out there watching this, we have our longest span between Christmas break and spring break.
Oh God.
That's the least amount of like breaks within. And we always joke that there's no such thing as tired than teacher tired. Teacher tired it's a whole brand new, different type of tired.
All right, I clipped the mic. You're taking my empowerment away, people, because I feel fancy.
Is that your husband?
No, I have no idea.
That's hilarious. Is it my husband? It's my husband.
It's Leo. My husband. I need to say
sorry, hubby.
Did you miss that, Leo? We feel empowered.
We do feel empowered. We'll use them better next time. Yeah.
Hi, MW.
But to anybody who's on watching, we just want to say thank you. This is our new endeavor. Honestly,
we've really built up our stream because of you guys. So keep passing it. We're super stoked about how this
sharing
is
it
going.
On Instagram, on Facebook, on all the different platforms. Share.
Because we are teacher tired, as you said.
So teacher tired.
Like we all, I think this time of the year, walk into work and we're just like, oh.
Yeah, I mean, kids are tired too.
Oh my God, yes.
And the funniest thing is after spring break, parents are always like, please take them back. I'm like, you can't be parent tired after 1 week, right? Because February is the shortest month of the year.
Yes.
However, in between Christmas break and spring break, it feels like it's 2,085 days.
But you know what? I'm not gonna lie. September does too. We're like, remember,
Yeah,
we're on
trying to
day
go back.
684 of September.
Yeah,
Like it's a lot.
September and February definitely feel like
that being said,
months.
people are like, oh, you're teachers, you get all these breaks. We don't get the 3-month summer that I initially thought I was investing my career in, just in case anyone was wondering.
Yeah. So yeah, debunking misconceptions about, honestly, the summer is so much recouping. If you talk to most teachers, or even better, like staff kids, because they want to go do something.
Right.
Like all June, they're like, can we go do this? Can we go do that? I'm like, I'm tired. Like, let's just have a chill day. I mean, thankfully we have the pool out back and we can do that, but it's a misconception that we have, these 3 months off, which it's not really. But what we do is we work on a 10-month contract.
Right.
Our contract isn't like a 12-month. It's not a full year.
This is all schools.
Yeah. It's just a teaching year.
Unless it's a year-round school.
Correct.
This is like traditional schools.
This is traditional. And but the misconception is that we just get summers off. We get free paid summers, but actually we only work on a 10-month contract, but we agree to have less money during those 12 or during the 10 months.
Yeah.
So that we can still have a paycheck in the summer. So it's not more money when we're not working. We're saying, hey, pay us less during the school year so we can still have a paycheck during the summer.
Because as you know, teachers are millionaires, which is why our podcast is called Two Broke Teachers and a Mic.
Right?
But I don't know, like I used to be a big napper. I'm not a huge napper anymore. But like, I honestly feel like after summer or after a break, when that 2 p.m. or 3 p.m. hits, you're just like,
yeah,
it is nap 30.
Yeah.
And I do remember when I taught kinder eons ago, like 2 decades ago, they had nap time for the first like 3 years. And we had nap. And people were like, do you nap too? I was like, 100%. Yeah. Like, it was delightful.
Well, even... all day kindergartner in some places is kind of a newer thing. It can be a new. It's kind of a newer thing. It wasn't new when it was. They went to school from 9 to 3:30 in Compton. Did they? So we grew up having kindergarten was a half day, but we still had nap time both in morning kindergarten and afternoon kindergarten. It was essential to the littles making it through the day without falling apart.
Yeah.
And
well, it's so long. And then our lunch for that day, the kids, the kinders, was at 10:30.
Yeah, so early.
Who even eats? I haven't finished my third cup of coffee by then. Yeah, let's be real.
Yeah, it's kind of funny because where your lunch break is can make or break a day, 100%. And it depends on your schedule. Because I have worked where I'm having a 10:30 a.m. lunch, and I'm like, okay, I just had breakfast 2 years ago.
2 years.
That's
a really long time.
That's a good example of
2 years
tired.
Is a really long time.
I know. Okay.
Were you going through the desert wandering?
I kind of was. Like, I do feel.
Did your oil not burn out?
I know. Seriously, I do feel like I'm wandering through the desert. Yes, teacher tired. Actually, okay. So 2 hours earlier, you're eating breakfast because you're starving, and okay, I might not get a break.
I like the coffee thing. Like, the coffee thing is what gets me through.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. And, over the years, right, I always show up with a Dutch. And
Dutch, so she needs to be sponsored. 100%.
I do. I know. I'm a
Starbucks
I'm a
girly.
Princess.
She's a
I'm a princess. My car actually used to say Dutch Princess.
You really are.
But when I sold it, I had to sell my sticker along with my car, and then I didn't put stickers on my new car. But I live for the coffee, and students always know. I can remember 5 years ago, I showed up, and the first time I showed up with a large, because the large coffees are really
ginormous.
Big. They're 32 ounces, and that's a lot of coffee, but they come with 4 shots.
So much coffee.
And for somebody who only usually has 2 shots in her coffee, I'm a little zing, zing, zing. I'm a little wired.
But our friends that drink coffee, it's great for them because they will have 5 cups, and they look like what's the animal? Tasmanian devil.
Oh, yeah, just all or Hammy from from that little cartoon.
Yes.
But kids know, 5 years ago, I remember showing up with a large coffee, and the kids right away, I mean, we were still on the playground and we weren't even lining up for class yet. And they're like, oh boy, Mrs. Wright, is it going to be a day you've got the large coffee? I'm like, I'm going to be honest, I don't even know if I can finish this coffee.
Oh, that's the other thing. We don't finish our coffee till the end of the day.
It takes so long to drink it because you're so busy.
And we don't get tea breaks.
I try to remember. The kids are usually really good about reminding me, don't forget to drink your coffee, because you're so busy. Well, obviously you're teaching and you're working, and I'm sure you're the same as me. I'm just constantly moving all over my classroom.
Sitting. No.
And so I have my coffee, I've got a back desk where I grade, but then I move it to my standing desk where my book is that I'm teaching from, but I'm not just teaching from there. When I'm teaching, I'm reading different things. I'm circling the room constantly.
Right.
I want to make sure kids are on task. They're taking their notes.
Hey, that's a TLAC strategy. Good job. Well done.
I know.
Knuckles.
See, hitting it hard.
TLAC sponsor.
But for sure, teacher tired is no joke after the time change.
Why was it so terrible this year?
For me, it's every year after the time change.
This year's the worst.
I feel like it takes me so long to catch up. I feel even
I'm not caught up yet, and it's been a week. 100%, I'm not caught up.
I feel like it should be a national law that the time change coincides with spring break.
Oh my God,
I feel like we need a week to recoup.
That would be okay. So we have some comments. I'm going to read them.
Let's go for it.
Okay. Nap time is essential for all ages. We agree with that.
I do. I honestly think nap time, or some sort of even just a music, kind of a down, relaxed time for all grades, should be essential after lunch.
Because you're in the food coma.
Well, and they're wired. They come in from the playground.
Yeah.
Wired. It would be so nice to just have a built-in half hour to just calming, relax, a little zen.
I would agree. This mom, Hi Awesome Mom, says, back when I was in kindergarten later, I think she meant they didn't require half the stuff they required. And you are accurate.
Yeah. It used to
they
just
have
play.
So much stuff. No, It is ridiculous. And yes, you are correct, Barry Manilow's namesake. 2 hours do feel like 2 years.
Yeah,
I believe
for real.
We were messaging me and you were messaging that the other day. I actually, Steph and I have something to send you, Barry Manilow's namesake.
Yeah, we do.
You're going to enjoy that. You might want to print it out and read it for a bedtime story.
Yeah, Gibbs
good
rules.
Times. And she said, you need coffee with a straw. I mean, a helmet with a straw.
I do need a helmet with a straw. Oh.
If you wore that around, I would 100% make fun of you, but love it.
If somebody makes me a helmet that holds my coffee, I 100% am going to wear it around the classroom.
You should.
Because I was teasing kids. I was like, I feel like I'm walking on my lips instead of my legs. I'm so tired after the time change. And it adds to the teacher tired. You're already so close to spring break. And you go through this.
Well, and you're a week ago,
stretch.
This would have been an hour later and school would have been out.
Yeah. And the kids feel it too. And so, it's always kind of a busy week, coming up through that time anyways.
Yeah,
because the kids
I would
feel
agree.
It just as much as us. And when it starts hitting that 2:33.
Well, especially because they're teenagers and their hormones are growing.
Oh,
it's so much. Do you have the notes of what we're talking about?
But I'll tell you what. Let's talk about. I'm going to talk about Q3 West Side Story.
Oh my God, West Side Story. Every year,
all of my teaching years for middle school, we actually had somebody on our podcast ask us. We didn't get to address it last time because it's somebody that went on and watched it later, and we've got some great questions, and one of them I want to address is and we have another teacher that wants to come on with us, and we'll get into it more with her.
We have a lot of people that want to come on, and we are here for it all.
Absolutely. But they were saying, hey, I'm a first-year teacher. Would you guys, as veteran teachers, think about putting some material out there to help first-year teachers, the things they don't teach you in back to school, and the things that they, like how to deal with certain classroom behaviors and things like that.
For sure.
One of them is like, even if you're not a coffee drinker, just start. You can go anywhere. Again, I prefer Dutch, but you can have them put all sorts of yummy things into it. It doesn't have to taste like coffee. Or if you're a soda drinker, that's fine. I used to be a big Pepsi and Mountain Dew person.
Wait, you just were talking about something else.
I am. I'm getting there.
Okay.
But one thing,
I didn't take my Adderall today.
One thing I want to say to early first-time teachers, if you're in middle school, especially 7th grade, but this is a 6th, 7th grade issue, is
such an issue.
Second quarter, everyone's in love. Everyone's
for
in
like
love.
30 seconds,
and they're gonna date for a hot 2 weeks, sometimes 3. And the really long.
But wait,
ones
dating means they don't even talk.
No,
there's no talk.
Yeah. But everybody kind of partners up.
Oh yeah.
And third quarter, all the Twitter patients going on. We've got spring fever, and then you get mid to end third quarter. And it's West Side Story, because everyone is breaking up, and everybody has to choose the friend side. Whose side are you going to be on?
No, you're right.
Are you on couple A or couple partner B's side? Because now you have to choose friends, and you got to choose whose friends you're going to support. In this West Side Story breakup.
No, absolutely.
And it's like everyone in middle school, and there's so much crying. Well, it's every year
crying and like. There are other fish in the sea. Like this little world is not going. This is going to be a blip on your radar.
Just make friends.
Well, also, how do you even? This is my question to middle schoolers. How do you even date when, number one,
you got no car?
You have no car. So are your parents taking you? Actually, I know the answer to that. Yes, they are.
Some are.
Also, you have no money. So are you asking mommy and daddy to pay for your dates? Like,
I told my own kids, I always did 3-year rule. If you don't think you're getting married in the next 3 years, you're wasting your time. Just make friends, save your money.
And my advice is date everyone, travel, do all that. Like when you're older, you want to do that.
Yeah. Don't walk in.
No, because the world is huge. And what you see in your little middle school hallways is not the world.
Yeah, for sure.
It's really, really not. So I don't know. It's a whole different
yes, the long-term middle school kids relationships, but honestly
there's
still, I mean, it's not like they're going out. But you know what's funny is I remember being in middle school and my parents teased me about the same thing. Oh, you're going out, where are you going?
Well, and we said the same thing.
Honestly,
I remember I got cutest
skating.
couple in the 8th grade yearbook with Terry Murray. If you're watching, hey Terry, shout out to you. Yeah, we literally, and check this out. This was the most embarrassing part. So yes, I was that person in middle school. So by making fun of you guys, I'm just making fun of myself. We were holding hands in class and thought our teacher didn't see, like down like this. We probably looked so freaking awkward. So awkward.
P.S. to all students, teachers can see under the desks and tables. You're not being sneaky.
No, and I definitely wasn't.
And you think you're being sneaky, but it's like, from our view, it's like you can see there's no hiding.
Yeah, and it's very like, awkward too. Like I don't even know what I was thinking. I was just like, please don't tell my parents. Please don't tell my parents.
Yeah,
it was. For sure. But we've all been there.
I mean, it's adorable enough, but like, just make friends. I think the hardest thing, and I honestly, what I think all the crying comes from, is because you have these awesome friends and you have these great friend groups. And when it doesn't work out, whether it be 2 weeks or 3 years, because you end up at different high schools.
You make it seem like it's going to be Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah, it literally is like, I mean, their little hearts get broken, which is sad enough.
It is sad.
And it's just overwhelming.
So sweet.
And then, but you lose that person is a best friend. And you're like, why did I could have kept this person as such a good friend. And
yeah, it sucks.
So I'm always trying to tell kids, like,
but have you noticed also they break up and date someone else? Yeah, it's so weird.
It's best friend. We didn't do so bad. Yeah, I don't feel like we went straight from friend to friend to friend. Like we had a little bit of the girl code, bro code. Yes, where it was like you don't just date somebody else in the friend group. Now that little relationship might have come back around and you dated the same person like 2 or 3 times throughout your middle school career because there wasn't a lot of options.
Yeah.
But you didn't just like go straight to the best friend. And I see that in the last 10 years a lot more often, that kids just kind of, but again, it's not like,
I would agree.
Nobody's running off to get married, but then it is sad because the friend groups break up, and it can become really disruptive to the classroom.
Oh my
process.
God. And not only that, multiple classrooms.
Oh, so many.
Because everyone's involved in the drama. It's not just the two people that broke up.
Yeah.
It's literally everyone. And it's a lot. This adds to teacher tired.
Yeah. Well, and that's honestly, I think, is the brain tired too, is, in the last 10 years, you're not just there to, and I'm sure it was the same with my teachers. So I can remember talking to my teachers about stuff.
For sure.
And I don't think that this is new. I just don't think when you get into teaching, you realize that you're very minimally a teacher. I mean, you're a
therapist.
Coach, you're you're counseling them, you're listening to them,
you're a doctor,
encourage them,
motivational speaker.
The Band-Aids. I cannot tell you how many times in the last 10 years I'm in the middle of direct instruction and somebody just like comes right up to me and there's like, can I have a Band-Aid? I'm like, because they'll like pick a hangnail, whatever. I'm just like, no, you got to stop everything you do, but you also don't want to send clear to the office because now they're missing 10 minutes.
I just say, no, you're fine. Go sit down.
Grab a tissue, wrap it up.
Are you bleeding? Are you dying? Are you on fire?
Yeah.
If you're not, please go sit down because it's a learning moment. It's a learning moment.
Like, do you have hand lotion? Can I have some chapstick? Do you have a cough drop? I'm like, get some water, sit down.
Well, because when we grew up, first of all, we didn't have Stanleys or water bottles to bring to school. No. We survived on water fountain water.
Yeah. Even if it was gross, it's just what you drank.
It's what you had. And it wasn't like
so much spilled water in class.
Oh my God. And we would change for PE, but not shower. Oh, it was just a hot mess.
Oh, we had to, we were required.
We didn't have showers.
Had to get checked off after our shower. It was
in
part
middle
of our
school,
grade.
We didn't have showers. They probably do now because we did my K through 8.
Well, I was older than you.
That's true. That is true.
I was older. And I think probably at least about 5 years later, the checking off the hygiene shower wasn't part of your PE grade anymore. That part kind of went to the wayside. And by the time I became a teacher in 1999-ish, the middle school a couple of the middle schools and the high school that I worked at throughout my first, 6 years, the showers were like storage areas for all the PE equipment.
That makes sense.
Because I started as a PE teacher.
That totally makes sense.
K through 12.
Yeah.
And I taught PE, and I remember even when I was student teaching, I was like, where do we find all the basketballs? And where, hey, I want to do an ultimate frisbee unit, or hey, I would love to do flag football. It didn't matter what it was, and they're like, in the showers, these are in the girls' showers, these are in the boys' showers. Have a boy PE teacher go to the boys' showers. And I was like, does nobody clean off? They just go back smelly to class?
Well, hello. Yeah. I mean, all the ones we know do. And by the way, guys, deodorant is your friend.
Yeah.
You must shower daily. You must. It is a non-negotiable.
I
have this fight with my son daily.
Some of the schools do still have you change for PE class and change before you go out, but some schools don't. So I think
my son's future middle school does.
Yeah.
But then again, I don't know. I don't know. He won't be there till next year. I know. I'll let you know next year.
Let me know.
I will keep you posted. I will keep you apprised of the situation.
Yeah. But I don't know. January to end of March, like that spring break time is
exhausting.
It's so long.
And that's the other thing. We'll get to the weekend.
It's more than a quarter.
It is. And we want to do things on Friday nights, but I get home and I'm like, no. It was a real problem to go out this Friday night. I am not going to, was that yesterday?
Originally, we wanted Friday night to be our podcasting
night. Which I think we should go back to.
And we're going to try to. And we were like, oh, Friday nights, we're going to go straight after school. We'll set this up and do this. We'll go have dinner. We'll decompress for the week.
We need to decompress our brains.
And by Fridays at 3:45, I am dead.
I literally come home and I'm like a zombie.
I put my pajamas on right when I get home. My hubby's always like, I guess we're not going anywhere. I'm like, sorry.
No, you can go
pajamas 4:30.
Well, I feel badly. We have kids, but you got to understand the struggle. Also, I'm not going to lie. Mormon Wives, that show came back out on Hulu. Shout out to you ladies. Season 4. So that's all I want to do now after school. I'm pretty sure it's what I'm going to do this weekend. So no judgments.
Yeah. We kind of binge shows too. I like have all these great thoughts about new shows I want to watch. But when I'm tired, I want my comfort shows. I want shows that I've seen. I know where the funny things are. I know that it's
like The Office or Friends.
Yeah,
or things like that.
Or we like Psych. Yeah, Parks and Rec and The Office. Like all these fun shows. But I don't want to have to think and concentrate on a new plot.
See, but that's why I watch reality shows. And then when I fall asleep, I just rewind it. My husband's like, you hate drama. I'm like, I do, but I love watching it
Somebody
on other
else's
people's.
drama.
Exactly. Also, shout out Real Housewives of Orange County and Beverly Hills. I love seeing My Old Hood. So I will watch it specifically for the restaurants.
I love it. I love it. See, and I tend to go to like HGTV or even for me, like, right, when I'm going to grade or I want to just veg out, my husband, sorry, Hallmark is not like a Hallmark fan because every
my mom used to watch
every movie starts. There's like 5 starts and 2 endings. Pretty much.
Yeah, no.
And I think they might have like 6 sets with a green screen. Like it's. But for me, I don't have to watch. It's just I can have it on the background. I know it's
background noise.
It's going to start one of 6 ways. I can peek up every now and then
and still know
I don't
what's
have
happening.
to put a lot of thought into it. On the mysteries, I kind of like to guess who done it, but like everything has a happy ending. I don't have to feel stressed or anything.
No,
like
I would agree with that too.
And stuff. And so it's more of like just like a comfort background noise that I don't have to put. It doesn't feel brain draining.
Well, I will go because we all don't watch the same things. So like generally we're on opposite ends of the house. But like I will say, like, if I know I'm falling asleep, like I'll either watch something I've already watched.
Yeah.
Or I get into bed and like my whole thing is like I have all these things recorded I want to watch. And I'm like end up watching a movie in 97 parts on TikTok. So is it not working?
So my husband will be like, hey, we have new episodes of this and this and this and this. And I'm like, I want to watch them so bad, but like I don't think I can stay awake. I'm mouth open snoring pretty fast during a show, especially on a Friday night. And so I'm like, can we just put on something we've already seen?
Yes.
Because I really do want to watch them. There's shows that I really, really
and you
like.
want to hang out with your family.
Yeah, but I can't stay awake. I think by like 6:30, I'm in my chair. It feels like 11 o'clock at night. And I'm like,
last night it was 6:45 and I was like, how is it only 6:45?
Yeah. I literally, you'll like this. I literally cut my lip open. It's almost healed last week because we were trying to watch a show and I was like just playing like a little.
Did you?
I was playing just a stupid puzzle
like
game on my phone and I fell asleep and the phone came on and it hit me in the mouth.
I gave myself a fat lip.
It hurt so bad. And my daughter, of course, was giggling at me. She's like, you were totally asleep. I was waiting for your phone to fall.
I think I fall asleep constantly with my glasses on, constantly with like probably my phone right here. Like which is so unhealthy. And we literally talk our butts off to all students about how unhealthy that is and how I remember my old counselor, Ricky, she from another school back, she gave a talk to students and was talking about like the blue light and how or red light, whatever, and how
it's so bad for your eyes.
Like you have to shut it off at least 20 to 30 minutes because that's how long it takes your mind.
Yeah.
And I don't know why I can't follow her rules.
Yeah. I do for my own kids. I'm not great. For some reason, I'm like, I just want to veg out on a puzzle game.
I do it to I'm good with it with my son too. Like I'm very like, nope, your devices have to be downstairs.
But I feel I have always felt, so I taught for a long time and then I stayed home for 13 until all of my kids got into school and I went back. So I'm about 10 years back then. And I've always felt like since I went back, my poor kids get shortchanged because most days when I get home, and this has been for my entire 10 years that I've been back, I am so like touched out, questioned out.
Yes.
By the time they get home, like my daughter the other day asked me something so simple. I was like, oh my word, can you just like let me get out of the car? Let me get
or
inside.
If they want to have in-depth conversations,
yeah.
I'm like, why?
And just trying to find the headspace because I'm so tired. I feel like I must get asked at least, I'm not kidding, I feel like over 1,000 questions a day, which a lot of it,
they say that teachers make more minute by minute decisions than surgeons. That's what they said.
And my favorite one is, what's the instructions?
Do as I say, not what I do.
What are the instructions on this assignment again? Even though you've just given it 5 minutes, like all of my teaching career, even in PE. Hey, we're doing circuits. This is what we're doing. Model it. Have a picture of it. Go through it. Somebody's like,
I'm not gonna lie. I am obsessed with the kids who literally yell out. No, they're like, she just said that, and you know who I'm talking about because you guys are the ones that yell, and it makes us laugh. Like I don't even roll my eyes anymore. Because I think I just stand there and like look at them. Yeah. And then you hear the other kid like piping up. But like
every single year in my entire teaching career, clear back into the 90s. And this goes the same for coaching. Like I've been coaching sports since like probably late 80s, early 90s.
Forever.
And you always have the kids that are going to ask, wait, what are we doing again? Even though you've
I totally agree.
And then you always have the kid that is annoyed and is like, they just said, like, we literally just watched them do it.
And you're like, you want to high five that kid, but like you can't because it's not professional.
Right. And so, but like, kudos to those kids that are listening who can retell those instructions before your blood boils.
Which, by the way, we don't just say it once. Because clarification is everything.
Written. We model it.
We say it. We're like, okay, before we set you little birdies free, do you have any questions?
Who can tell me the first thing we're doing? Who can tell me the second? What are we doing last?
This is exactly why we are teacher tired. And it's not that we don't love them because we love every single little cute kid. Yeah. Because you're all adorable.
I've had very, very few kids in my teaching career that can make my blood boil. Honestly, but you get so tired of the same question over and over and over.
Well, that and I'm not gonna tell this story now. I'll probably tell it in a couple months. The tissue issue story.
Yeah,
you have kids like that who like disrupt everything in your class going on, and so you're trying to give directions, but then there's that situation going on. You're trying to put out 80 fires, but. I mean, yes, we have kids. Exactly. Yeah. Barry Manilow's namesake. We do have kids repeated to each other.
100%. And I honestly, when a kid comes up and asks, and this has been like for the last 10 years, I don't do the, I hear a lot of people do the ask 3 before me. I didn't know that was a thing. So that's a whole saying now, but I'd be just like somebody at your table or your desk or your pod has to know what we're doing. Right. I want you to ask them first.
But what about the ones where they don't? Like there's 4 people at the table and you're just like, how?
I will usually find a student and be like, can you go over there and walk them through this real quick? Because obviously, even though I've explained it in 5 different ways, they're not understanding the way I'm explaining it. So
and like for some kids, I can understand that. Yeah. Like some kids their retention.
Some kids, they're just doing other things.
Right, and they can't. Attention. But, that does, I think that part makes me exhausted.
It wipes me out. I try to drink my caffeine in the morning so that I'm able to go to bed at night. Because I'm honestly, the other part of teacher tired is I'm so tired that my brain can't go to sleep.
Yes,
I'm wired and I'm rethinking everything that happened through the day. I'm rethinking everything I've done. I'm rethinking questions or, I wonder if I should try this tomorrow, or what if I had tried this way, or maybe I should try to reteach this. And I lay there trying to go to sleep, but you can't shut your brain down. It's just constantly going.
I don't know what that means, but you are absolutely right. Sorry. Trying to multitask, which by the way, during the workday we do, like I said, we make more minute by minute decisions than surgeons do. But yeah, it's a lot. I do want to touch on the importance of amazing parents because parents are everything. Like literally
every year I have the best parents.
I know. I cannot speak of a bad parent. And like what's cool about that is that because we've been teaching for so long, like we see the kids grow, but we're in touch with the families. And like, I love that. It's like a genuine friendship.
I have so many like amazing friends whose kids were my students.
Absolutely.
Like you get to know these families, and some of the families, like the kids that I've had over the years are some of my hardest kids.
Right.
But I think that that's why you get to know the families.
Because you have that relationship with them.
And, you know, we have some really, really amazing supportive parents, and I do every single year. And again, being in middle school too, you know that they're going to hopefully outgrow it. It's just trying to get them through like the brain mush era.
Well, and it's a whole new thing. Like they're going to multiple classes. They have multiple teachers. But like the first few days are chaos, but then it's definitely better. And, you know, like kindergarten, you have to literally take, I remember that Green Day song, Wake Me When September Ends, because that's how I felt. Literally. Like you have to teach them, okay, you go to a bathroom and this is what you do. And this is how much toilet paper you use. And when you come out, you wash your hands and you sing the alphabet song and how many pumps of soap do you use and how many paper towels do you get? And it's which is probably why I don't teach kindergarten anymore.
No, but I do feel like we kind of do the same thing in middle school, which gets back into that September exhaustion.
Oh God, yes.
Like it's so hard, but if you really, really establish those routines, like what are my expectations in my classroom?
For sure.
And, you know, and you're trying to work with the other teachers that, you know, are working with you in middle school because, you know, you want the kids to learn new expectations in every classroom. And there's going to be little differences depending on the classroom. But I mean, mainly,
like the generalization
as a middle school team,
the generalization.
You want to have those really strong expectations, but you have to practice. You have to intentionally, like, let's go back out in the hall and line up and let's walk in again. Here's what I want when you walk in. And you have to practice and practice.
Which I think is a goal. It's something you do at the beginning of the year. Like I see teachers doing it now and I'm like,
if it's not established by now, you might as well just give up.
It's almost like we have 44 more days left.
Yeah.
Not that I'm counting.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, it is rough. And then they go on summer break and then they come back in the fall and it's that summer slump.
Yeah. Yeah. Trying to get, but you know what? The summer slump, it's not just kids. Like,
God, no.
We are so tired. Like my first week back, and some schools have you come back 2 or 3 days early, some are a week, some are a week and a half. For me, honestly, it doesn't matter. Like the transition back into the classroom is so hard.
It's rough.
And then after you get there and you're just with teachers and you're doing PDs and you're doing trainings and you're getting your classroom set up and you're, you know, like, what do I want those big 5 expectations to be? You know, I try not to have more than 5 big rules because kids it's just going to be too many to follow. And, you know, you think you finally like, okay, I'm not dead every day when I go home. I've got a little bit of energy. I can do this.
Totally.
And then you get kids, you're like, oh, I forgot like how exhausting.
But you have that excitement, but
so exciting.
But it is exhausting.
Yeah, it's especially when you get repeat kids. Like even if they're not in your classroom, like to see those kids again every year, to see how much they grow, to just to see them,
and that they're excited to see you.
Yeah,
it is really nice.
Or when you see them out in the community, it's it's exciting to see them and have them run up to you and talk to you.
I know, I like that. Like they run off the court at games. That's really cute. Okay, Barry Manilow's namesake says it's so hard at my new school. 14 teachers in the math department.
Oh my
How big is your school?
That is huge.
That is Jane. How big is your school?
I am teacher tired for you right now. Yeah.
Like what? Wow.
Yeah.
Have you ever been at a school with 14 besides now? Wow.
That's got to be a
and
lot
you're over the math department, if I remember correctly, at your school.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yep.
She says it's huge.
Yeah.
What does that mean? Like, do you have like 56 teachers? I'm concerned for you. How big is your school?
That's got to be a lot of kids. I would guess probably 4,000 to 6,000 kids, maybe.
Is that right? That's insane. Like that is, wow.
That's teacher tired.
I'm tired for you.
I know.
It's the largest high school in the state. Wow.
Oh, wow. That's
well,
amazing.
You know what? Now that I
Kudos
think
to
about
you.
it, my high school had about 3,000, 4,000.
Yeah.
So that makes sense. But man,
Yeah.
you're not over, you should be over the department
Yeah,
because
you
have
should.
that knowledge and you're awesome.
And amazing. I vote. Can I vote?
I will vote. Barry Manilow's
I will
namesake.
write you a letter of recommendation and support. We need you to head up the math department.
Yeah, you
That
are
would be
amazing.
Yeah.
You should be, because literally you know everything.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
you are
and
awesome.
This is the thing about teachers too. Like, I stay in touch with so many teachers that I used to work with.
Yeah,
I mean,
same.
not only do you become friends with families, you become friends with, people that you work with, and even if they've transferred out or they've moved out of state or you guys have parted, ways with the school for whatever reason, you have those truly supportive people
You really,
that you
really
stay
do.
connected to. And it's not like you're talking to them every day. I mean, I wish there was time to do that, but they're
But
just as
honestly,
teacher
even
tired
when
as
you
we
see
are.
or talk to them, you pick
You
right
pick
back
it
up.
right back up.
Because you have that commonality and that bond,
Yeah.
which is wild.
Yeah. I was just checking in with a former teacher from an old school of mine, and I knew that they were going to have a baby, and she's like, yeah, baby's already like 4 or 5 months old. And I was like, what? I thought we just talked. But we picked right back up like where we left off, and we're talking. And I think that that's what I love about like the deep bonds you make.
Well, you
with
spend
other
so much
teachers.
time together. Like,
They become your family.
Barry Manilow's namesake right now, she loves her new team, but miss us all very much. Which, by the way, yes, we still use your sayings.
Yeah, I've worked with some really rock star teams.
Can I just say your saying right now? Can I say it? I can say it, right?
I don't see why not.
Which, by the way, this is like a famous quote now, which I'm pretty sure is repeated in many schools. They're going to stop touching other people. If you have to touch someone, touch yourself.
Right.
But do it at home.
Yeah. Yeah.
So don't worry. Your traditions, even though you're in a new district, I mean, I think everyone's in it. We're all new districts. So
Yeah.
She said, yep. That's right. Accurate.
Yep.
So, I mean,
life's tough. Wear a helmet.
Life's tough. That's mine.
We've got some real famous quotes.
Yeah. And you know what? The kids love it. It's a lot. It's a lot. So we do want to hear from you guys.
For sure. And we're asking, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube,
TikTok, right?
TikTok.
Oh, you might want to talk about the TikTok.
Let's talk about TikTok. We went to
Should I show them the...
Yes, we went to start a TikTok account, and we found out somebody had stolen our
because we're famous
picture, because we're famous now. Somebody had stolen our picture off our other profiles and started a TikTok account that is not us. So if you're on, you're gonna have to put it towards the camera up there.
This camera?
On my phone. Yep, goes towards that one.
So you guys, here, let me make this really easy for you.
It
is not the picture of us. That is Carol. We don't know who Carol is. It's the coffee cup. That one's us.
See if you can click on the.
God!
If you click.
I'm just gonna stop right there because the camera. We're down. Man down.
Okay, so it's like a root beer or coffee cup or something. It's green and it's pink. We haven't really done much with that because we're trying to figure out how this all goes. But the more on different platforms, you can continue sharing all of our stuff and invite people on your pages to follow.
Because we are pretty fun.
We're pretty fun, and kids tell us we're pretty fun. I have so many former students who are writing to me. I mean, they're all graduated. They're out. I had one who graduated, oh golly, I want to say now, like at least 2 or 3 years ago. Mm-hmm. And he wrote to me, and I honestly haven't heard from him in a few years. And he was like, Mrs. Wright, I am so excited for you. He's like, I am so excited you're doing this. He's like, I liked it. I subscribed. I told my family to subscribe. He's like, we've always loved you. And he was always one of my really quiet, shy kids.
Yeah, but I think they're so used to going on YouTube and going on all these platforms. So to see a familiar face, outside of the realm of things and, out in the wild.
Yeah.
I think it's different.
Absolutely. And if you're a teacher friend of ours and you would like to join us for a session,
we would let us know. Or a parent later on. We would love parent perspectives as well.
Because we can get together beforehand. We can kind of talk about what material we want to cover. We can get it planned out. And We're just trying to be real diligent with what we do talk about, what we don't want to talk about, because we all love our jobs. And, so to help us be less teacher tired, we want to make sure that,
I like when we see kids now out, or parents out whenever from, or, they're on our social, from old schools on our socials. They're like, do this on your podcast. Like, that is awesome.
Yeah. At some point, I want to do a whole bunch that are just kind of like a remember when. I love it when I run into former families and former students, and they bring up the best stories. Like, remember when this happened? Do you remember when so-and-so did this? And you said, and I mean, there's nothing better than a really hard, deep belly laugh. Like thinking about things that felt big in the moment and looking back.
Yeah. I would have never thought, like, some of these old students who are, like I said, adults now, like when I had them in kinder, like I would have never thought when you were 5 years old and couldn't speak English or write, that we would be here, 20 something years later, like on social media. They didn't even have social media then. Well, what was it, like MySpace back then?
Nothing makes MySpace. R.I.P. MySpace.
I know.
And Napster. Love you both.
Napster was good.
But nothing gets me more teary and emotional, and do I love more than getting high school graduation announcements from former students, hearing about when they're off at college.
Yeah, for sure.
First big jobs in their major, life changes like marriages, kids, and things like that. And
they want to see your shirt.
Sorry, I want to see my shirt. This is my totally 80s. I'm a totally rad 80s kid. I don't know if you can see that.
Why didn't you wear? Oh, well, you're Britney shirt. I was going to say on Adam Sandler Day.
I didn't wear it on Adam Sandler. So yesterday we had Adam Sandler Day. I wore my amazing $1 clearance Britney Spears shirt that's tie-dye.
It was pretty rad.
I bought it. Okay, my neighbor and I took my two girls, and she took her son. Shout out to one of my best friends, Lisa, next door. And I feel like my friend Kristen, shout out Kristen, had also had her girls. And we all went to the mall to go back to school shopping, which is not, I don't love clothing shopping. But we did the big back to school thing at the mall. And we get there, and of course, the kids don't want us near them.
Oh, they're like, whatever. Yeah.
So we're just wandering around. We're like, hey, should we try to go find them and see what money they need? Because we're like, well, when you have stuff, call and we'll veto it or say yeah. But
for sure.
They didn't want us with them. And so we were just walking around a store, and I was like, hey, let's go over to the clearance aisle. I found a $1 clearance Britney Spears shirt.
It is awesome.
So we found him, went to the bottom.
It's on our TikTok.
Dressing room, put it on, and I walked around the mall trying to find my kids. They were like, acted like I was the plague. Yes, this is the fun I like to have. And so, my youngest daughter was absolutely mortified. My other daughter thought it was like hilarious and gave me a high five.
Because it's awesome.
But my younger one's still in that, like, well, she'll probably never be out of the mom's.
You embarrassed me.
Embarrassed. But my other one, like, totally embraces it. But
I wish Hudson would embrace it.
I'll go pick up Hudson for school in my Britney Spears shirt, and I'll sing out.
But it wouldn't faze him. He only gets embarrassed of me, and I don't know why.
Because my youngest absolutely loves you. I don't think there's anything that you could do that would embarrass her. She would just jump in with both feet. But if it was me or it was my idea, it would be like,
when she gets it, I'll be like, that was your mom's idea.
I know. But and so I bought that. But then I had made a shirt that had 3 of my coworkers' faces, which is yours. It was a Hawaiian shirt. It was oversized. And so, I wore that for Adam Sandler Day.
That was a good one.
And I went back and forth between my Mandy Impression shirt that has you on the back. It was my 50th birthday shirt for my 50th birthday.
That is a good one.
I bought my middle school coworkers shirts with my face on it because I'd been sick the day before, and I knew they had plans to they had tricks up their sleeves, and the kids, I knew that they all had plans.
We like celebrating big birthdays.
So I pulled my own shenanigans and gave them all presents, and I had taken... We're
like, what?
I took selfies just making a whole bunch of faces, so every person got got a different selfie face of me.
Maybe I should wear that on the podcast
that
next
would
week.
Be hilarious. Yeah,
I'm gonna wear it.
And so then I made sure. I was an 80s, 90s kid. I had a mullet.
Did you have a mullet?
And so I did a picture of one of my coworkers on the front, and it was like all business in the front. And then I had a fun picture of her from her kid's sporting event. Her hair was up. It was all blonde. It was summer, sunglasses on. It was like all party in the back.
Woo!
And stuff. So I had,
if that doesn't literally sum up all of our personalities, I don't know what would.
Yeah. But you know what? Have fun with the ones you work with, because when everything else is good, whether it's falling apart, it doesn't matter like what life has going on in life.
Those are your people.
You have the most amazing family, and
literally, you don't even have to say anything. You just look at each other, and we literally, like, I'm like, "What's wrong? Something happened. Something happened."
Well, and I think sometimes it's things that family doesn't understand. Like I think it's hard for like as a teacher, it's hard for my siblings. It's hard for your siblings.
Absolutely.
Like, even like parents, it's hard to understand. Like, why do you never want to talk on the phone? Why can't you come to this? Why can't you do that?
Text me back. Text me back.
Like, you get so brain tired unless you're in the thick of it and you are like a teacher's kid or whatever. My husband gets it, not only because he's married to me, but he was a teacher's kid. His mom and dad were teachers.
That would make
sense. And his sister's a teacher. And so like my niece and stuff, when we get together, we can talk about it. They get the teacher tired thing, but if you're not right there watching it happen, it's really, really hard to understand. Like, why can't you just shut off your job when you leave at the end of the day? It's not like that. Like,
it's like a 24-hour job.
It's a lot of stuff, and you're working a lot of off contract time.
That's all teachers. Yeah, all teachers.
And granted, and you have to admit this, I've been better and better every year. Well, you didn't know me a few years ago.
For a couple of years.
But every year over the last 10 years, I'm better and better at like not taking as much stuff home.
You are better.
Letting things go.
You are better about that.
And stuff, and trying to protect, my own time a little bit more, because I felt like I was living and dying, for the job.
Well, we had people that had to teach us how to do that, though, that we worked with. Like
100%.
That literally were like, no, this is a job. Like, literally, if you die tomorrow, they will put a new teacher in there.
Yeah. Well,
like, that's all schools.
And it's just, you really do. Like, I think our team, in the last couple of years have been so close too, because, people might not know this, but we both lost our dads last school year within maybe 4 or 5 months from each other. And just the things we've supported each other in life, things that have happened to our kids, to our husbands, to just our family members, just different things. Like you're not just like friends at work. Like you take these friends home, and you develop, and you check on bonds.
Those people, and like you're literally with them more than you're with your family.
Yeah.
So they understand that stuff.
Yeah. And they know what teacher tired looks like, and they look at you and they can see that stress level and be like, okay, what can we do?
Yeah. Well, how can we support you?
Yeah.
Because those are your teacher friends, the parents of your students, those are the people who are going to support you. Those are your ride or dies. Like,
for sure.
They're, what can I do? Like the people that, the ones that bring us coffee, or like little things that like, mean our entire world. Like you have no idea. You just set me up for success.
And shout out to our husbands. You guys put up with the tired side, the crazy side, the breakdown side. Like, I think every day, you come home in such a different emotional state, and
according to mine, I have 74 personalities.
I'm positive my husband would agree with your husband that like it really does.
And they are godsends, because let me just say, we are not easy and delights all of the time.
Yeah, I cannot tell you how many times my kids and my husband have had to come in the beginning of the year, the end of the year, mid-year, like, I need help with this. Come, I need this put up. I need this taken down. Can you move this? Can you grab this for me? Hey, it's
exhausting.
It's a family job.
It really is. And we're appreciative of our families, because my son helps too, and he's only 11.
100%. Our kids are
they're the bomb.
Huge. And I think too, nothing brings us up more when we feel so beaten down, and we feel like we're not being effective, when our kids kind of give us that hug and they're like, you're you're amazing. You're such a good teacher. And just getting that and getting notes from students.
Oh my God.
Like,
the notes are the best.
My first year back, 10 years ago, I have this sweet little girl. She's graduated. She's actually married now. I love her family. Her brother was one of my daughter's best friends for years at my old school. And she could see it my first year, because when I went back, I had 33 sixth graders in one class and 30 sixth graders in another class. They decided to put the 7th grade class together, and I had 43 7th graders in one class. I know, seriously, make that face.
Good
Lord. And then I had
nothing about
like
that sounds
only
fun.
like 13 8th graders.
Yeah, that doesn't
because
sound fun.
of the school
balance,
district and the way that the kids transferred and stuff. And so she would leave me the most adorable notes, like, Mrs. Wright, I need you to know how wonderful you are. I didn't know I loved school till you got here.
I love those.
And she just would write me like the most amazing notes, and I would find them all the time. And I have all of them. I save everything.
That's what I do too. In boxes, I make my little shoe boxes.
Oh, see, and I put mine in little 3-ring binders, and I make like little scrapbook pages with computer paper so I can go through it and read them.
She's a scrapbooker. I am not.
I am not.
That's a craft. I don't.
When I'm super tired, because sometimes I can feel a little emotional, I'll go through, and it gives me such a nice little pick me up.
And you need that,
because sometimes you think you're not effective, and it's such a great reminder that you're so much more effective than you think you are.
I would agree with that.
I love nothing more than just a sweet note from a kid. Same.
Like, just, what they write in there. Yeah, they're just really,
especially
we have a pretty good job.
When it's from a kid, and it's just to tell you, like, hey, like, nothing means more than that.
I would agree. We have a pretty sweet gig.
Yeah, we do.
I love our job. I'm glad we became teachers.
Yeah, and I'm glad we got to work together, because we would have been friends, right? So doesn't matter what happens now. We're never breaking up.
She's stuck with me. So are you, Leo.
Yeah. Oh, and if you didn't get to see it, this is my Velcro teacher.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, nothing like a Velcro teacher.
It's still on there, isn't it?
It is still on there. Go watch our Velcro teacher.
Is it on?
Little video. Facebook, Instagram.
TikTok?
I might be on TikTok. I haven't put a ton on TikTok now, only because somebody made the fake profile, and I'm worried about anybody getting on.
Damn it, Carol.
We keep reporting it. We keep reporting that one. It has our picture, but it's not us. I know Crazy Carol, if you go into her account, her name's Carol, stole our information to make one. So I'm a little bit hesitant right now to post anything there, because I just don't want any false information.
Yeah, and we reported it. But by the way, on that trajectory,
somebody reported all of our
Twitch
accounts.
We think we know who it is.
And we think, no, I got a report also on Facebook. Somebody reported our Facebook,
There's a mole.
Instagram.
There's a mole.
And somebody reported our YouTube account for community standards, that we're breaking community standards. But we're not.
We're not.
We love you. We're friendly.
But also, we're not breaking any laws or rules. We are literally keeping. Yeah. Summers are coming, guys. We'll be a little more crazy in the summer.
Yeah, and we'll do some shout outs. Well, we won't do shout outs, but we're gonna put some fun little clips on. Won't be like an hour podcast.
You might be doing shout outs.
But on spring break, we'll do some like fun little 1-minute videos, like with our sweet faces and like the Washington Monument in the background,
and some maybe things. Adults.
I want to pretend like I'm holding up Abraham Lincoln.
Oh, on your palm?
I want a little video where I'm like holding,
Well, now that I know how to do the good TikToks, we can do that.
Yeah. So we'll
Don't
have
worry, guys. I've been practicing.
some fun little stints here and there, but student safety is number one. We're going to be there. We're going to have fun. I'm so excited about this trip, and just the educational
Thank you, World
outcomes.
Strides, for putting this together.
World Strides
Shout out to you.
is amazing.
Amy, Lindsay, we love you.
Absolutely. And the programs you have for kids it's just nothing else beats these educational trips. So I'm
we
really
love
excited.
You. I'm going to have to let her know that, because she's in Virginia. So Amy, who set our program up, is coming to meet with us, because I've been working with them for a couple years. Yeah,
that's really
exciting. She is awesome. So that'll be fun.
Awesome.
That'll be fun.
All right.
Yeah, we're going to wrap it up.
We're going to sign off. You can always go on to the YouTube video and write comments there, so we can go back and read
your comments.
We can go through any questions or things you want to discuss. We kind of have just an ongoing document that we're adding things to.
SK, we love your comments. Yep. Great comments on everything.
Absolutely. Oh, that's your phone, not my phone. I'm looking at your phone.
There's literally nothing.
Awesome. Well, we'll see you next time. Thank you so much for following. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe.
Deuces.
Have a good night.
We love you guys.
Nope.
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 Nope.